Hello everyone, I am Professor Prashant Dupare, Assistant Professor, Dr. Ambedkar Institute of Management Studies and Research, Nagpur. Today we will learn about DOS, Disk Operating System. In this lecture, we will cover what is DOS, what is file, how many types of commands are there, how we can use these commands on the command prompt. So all these basic things we will cover in this lecture. What is command? So command is the set of instruction which is given by the user to the system, and system can understand that instructions and execute it if it is correct. So this is a command. So command is the set of instructions which is given by the user. There are two types of commands, internal and external commands. Internal commands are those commands which are already situated in the computer's memory while we installing the DOS, and external commands, those commands which are externally installed by the user in computer's memory. So external commands are installed by user. In DOS there are basic terminologies, that is file, different types of files, executable file, non-executable file, and a picture file, text file. There are different types of files available in the disk operating system. Next terminology is directory. Directory is the section where different types of files or data we can organize or save in a particular section. Root directory is the main directory where this section is specially used for to save a data in a particular section or the defined section. Subdirectory is the directory which is present in the root directory. So it is the next section which we will create it in the root directory. Like that we can create a subdirectory, subdirectory. Different types of directories we can create in a main directories. Now let's see how many types of commands or list of commands are available in DOS. There are different types of commands. In this lecture we will cover the main commands, the basic commands, that is dir, then md or mkdir, cd or chdir, copycon, delete, and then wildcards. So first is dir command. Next is md or mkdir command. md or mkdir command is used for to make a directory. By using this command we can actually create the directory, physical appearance of the directory in the computer's memory. Next is cd or chdir command. So cd command is used for to change the directory which we will already created. Suppose I create a demo directory, then now I want to create again next directory or subdirectory in that particular directory, then we must change the directory. So for this purpose we can use cd or chdir command to change the directory from current directory to the specified directory. Next is copycon command. If you want to create a file in DOS, then we can use copycon command. So by using this command we can create a text file or exe file also. Next is del, delete command. So by using this command we can delete the specific file or the different combinations of files by using wildcards. Next is wildcards. So what is wildcards? There are two types of wildcards, star and question mark. So wildcard is used for to ignore the characters from the file name. So if you want to ignore more than one character, then we can use the star, and if you want to ignore the one character at a time, then we can use question mark. So all these commands will cover in this lecture practically. So first of all, you must start the DOS. So to start the DOS, open the command prompt. So type here command, then open the command prompt. So this command prompt will be appear on the screen. It displays by default directory of the system. Here we can apply the all the commands. So this is the blinking character is called as a cursor. All the commands will be applied in front of this cursor. This is our command prompt. It displays the specific default directory of the system. Write the command here. First command is dir. So dir command is used for to display the different types of directories from our system. For example, dir, then enter. After pressing enter, it displays the list of directories as well as files. So it displays all the details about directories and files. For example, here this is the date where on that time or on that day we can create the directory. This is the time when we create the directory. So this is creation date, this is the creation time, and dir it displays angle bracket dir. So it specifies that this is a directory. In front of some files it doesn't appear the dir, it means this is a file. So in front of file it displays numbers 49, for example 49,152. So this is the bytes which occupies by the file. So these files occupies 49,152 bytes. So by using dir command we can display the list of files, and it displays all the directories as well as files. There are 2 files and 10 directories. It displays summary also, how many files are there and how many directories are there. Now next command is, what is our next command? So our next command is md or mkdir. So md command is used for to make a directory. So write here md one space. You can this is not a case sensitive, so we can use capital as well as lower letters also. md. Okay, then name of the directory. For example, here I want to create a directory demo, then md one space demo. So here we create the directory demo by using md command. Then press enter. If there is already presence of demo directory, then it displays the message. Otherwise, it will be create the directory demo. Now let's see, is system created that particular demo directory or not? Then how we can check. So apply the command dir. Enter. By pressing dir, it displays all list of files as well as directory. Here demo directory will be created. This is the time of creation and this is the date of creation of directory demo. Now if you want to change the directory from current directory to the specific directory, I want to change directory from HP to demo. Now what is the command for changing the directory? cd one space the name of the directory. For example, here our directory is demo. cd demo, change directory demo, then press enter. After pressing the enter, system change the directory from current directory to the specific directory, that is from current directory is HP. Now our current directory is demo. So you can change the directory by using cd command. Now here if you want to create a directory again, then we can use md command. Now next command is our copycon command. So copycon command is used for to create a file. Here you can use the command copycon to create the file. Write the command copy one space con, then name of the file. Suppose here we can create the file data. So write the name of the file data, then enter. When you press the enter key, cursor will be jumped to the next line. It is ready for accepting your data. So write some data here for text pattern. So write data. So write data here. Any data you can write here. So good morning everyone. This is our data. After entering the data, to save the file, press Ctrl Z. If you press Ctrl Z, then DOS will automatically save that file and exit from the editor. So Ctrl Z, then press enter. After pressing the enter and the combination of Ctrl Z, so the file will be created that you can specify with the copycon command. So here the message displays on the screen, one file copied. It means the file will be created. The name of the file is data. So let's see the file is created or not. So to display all the files or a list of directories, which command we will use? dir. So press dir, enter. So here the file is created. The name of the file is data. Here data, and it occupies the 24 bytes. So like that we can create the file by using copycon command. Okay. Now next is delete command. So delete command is used for to delete the particular file. Here we can create data. So we delete here data file. So by deleting the file, we can erase that file from the computer's memory. To delete the file, we can use del command. del one space the name of the file. For example, here we delete data file. So specify the name of the file data, del data, then enter. After pressing the enter, the file is permanently deleted from the computer's memory. How we can check that? So there is again dir command to display all the files from the system. So dir, then enter. Now data file permanently deleted from the system. So for this purpose we can use del command to delete the files. Here we already deleted here permanently from the computer's memory. We cannot call that. So there is a command to call recall that files. Now next is wildcards. So wildcards is used for to ignoring the number of characters or the single character from the file name. We can use the wildcards. We can implement this. Wildcards is used for to ignoring number of characters as well as single character from the file name or directory. So these wildcards used with the combination of some DOS commands. I will demonstrate it with the dir command. Okay. Now my purpose is to display all the files which is starting from the character D. So in file name there are 8 characters. So here I ignore these 7 characters. Okay. Uh, so what is the wildcard for ignoring more than one character? Star. So first of all, write the name of the command dir. Then starting character of the directory or file name is d. Okay. Then ignore some characters from the directory. There are 8 characters. Okay. So here we can ignoring the 7 characters. We can write the first character of the file or directory. Then after that 7 characters are remaining. So all characters will remain by using wildcard star, because star is used for to ignore the number of characters. Star. Then press enter. When you press enter key, it displays all the files as well as directories which is starting from the D character. So like that we can ignore more than one character by using star. Here demo, desktop, all files are or directory are appear on the screen which is started from the character D. Like that we can use star character. Now next is question mark wildcard. So how we can use the question mark? To ignore the one character from the file name or from the directory. So write the command dir. Then we can ignoring second character from the directory. So write first character d. Then next character is we can ignoring by using question mark. Then after that again question mark, question mark. So, okay, here we can ignore one character at a time by using question mark. D is the starting character of the file name or the directory name. Next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We ignore here 6 characters. So by pressing enter, it displays the list of files which is starting from the character D, and we can ignore all the Now next wildcard is question. So write dir one space starting character of the directory is D, and write D here. We can ignore the second character. Third character is N, and we can ignore the fourth character. When you press enter key, it displays the file demo. So here we can ignore the second character and fourth character. So it displays the directory demo where the second character is E and the fourth character is O. So like that we can ignoring one character at a time by using question mark command. And if you want to ignore more than one character from the directory or from the file name, we can star. So like that we can implement the basic commands of the DOS disk operating system. There are a number of commands available in DOS. You can implement all these commands in this manner. Thank you for watching this video.